But yeah.
You know what? I'd like to take a second to talk to you and offer you my sympathies. After last week, you mentioned to me that you have recently played something on the WoolieVersus channel that left your heart in shambles. And so I spoke to a friend of mine and then went on a quick wiki dive as to what actually happens in the third birthday.
So you managed to stay completely out of
I saw it. I saw it was going to be bad from a million miles away.
and you never found out.
And I swore it off. And then every person I ever talked to was like, holy shit, this is the worst thing ever. I didn't, but I was right at that moment where my eyes misted up and I could have shed a tear.
Yeah.
About... So we say a word, we say a phrase often. We say it here. I say it on Page's stream. Like, it's the worst it's ever been.
Mm-hmm.
We can't use that phrase anymore.
No.
Because nothing's ever going to top the I'm saying this for a literal character assassination.
So congratulations, you're repeating verbatim what I said in that LP.
It's
and you get to watch the process of it happen slowly, because it is like it is the what did I say, the you're emptying your lung bag,
yeah,
like for over the course of an hour. And like honestly, like I don't even like, I care about Reboot a lot, so what they did to it hurts, but like, this is so much worse for anyone that cares about Parasite Eve. Which I do, but I am not.
You didn't.
It wasn't
the 90s.
there
It's
for
new.
my. Yeah. If I played Parasite Eve back when it first came out, and then 2 when it first came out, I would be unbelievably livid at this revelation.
And on top of that,
Nope.
like, it makes that game so creepy.
It does everything.
Like,
it does everything bad you can possibly do.
Like,
and no series has ever treated itself and its characters worse than the third birthday. Nothing. I can't think of anything.
Like, I felt like I needed to take a shower after the implications that I began to understand.
And there's no
of all the costumes and the battle damage,
and there's no coming
and
back from it. There's no coming back from it. Like, you could always just do the fuck you, it didn't happen, but
the smell is still in the room no matter how much you clean it.
That's not a smell, man. That's a shadow burnt in by the mushroom cloud.
So
that shadow's burnt into the ground.
I look back in time and I see people getting worried about 13 because Toriyama was writing it because of all the creepy shit in Third Birthday.
Yeah.
And then, hey, guess what? All that creepy shit happened with Lightning again. Remember in FF13-3 when Lightning is like wearing the Catgirl outfit and like is stone-faced and the character looks like someone put her in the outfit and she doesn't want to be in it.
Yeah. I saw someone put together a theory about, like, based on things he said, that they feel that he does it almost in protest of, like, Western culture and or something weird like that. But I don't know how much credibility that had. I don't know if that was just nonsense being spouted. But how much did you actually read?
All of it.
Okay, so you just wiki dived the whole situation.
The whole thing.
Okay. You didn't watch it, though.
Fuck no, I'm not watching that.
Like, the way it gets set up and executed, because reading about it happening, like, here's the thing, the way it's done is like spoiler alert for Parasite Eve, not the one
PSP
or two
shit,
the third birthday
that is the worst thing ever.
But like, they set things up in a horrible way where you're like, oh my god, are they actually about to kill Aya? And then you're like, they fucking literally murdered.
They literally shot her to death on her wedding day.
The character that I care about, right? The only thing, first of all, marrying asshole.
Marrying, what's his name?
Never mind
Kyle
about
Madigan?
that, right? Never mind about him getting them getting married. But literally, has this whole process of like who and why, who does this and why, for what reasons. It's unimportant. It doesn't matter. The point is she gets fucking murked.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Killed by a SWAT team on her fucking
And you're
wedding
just
day.
like, you're in the process of going like, is this gonna have the fucking audacity? And then she gets back up and then does the cool, no, I'm not dead yet, and she takes them all out, and you're like, oh, okay, sure. So yeah, whatever, mitochondria. There it is. It's Aya.
Yeah.
And then they bring her back to be a badass for like a second, to do whatever for no, like, badass, but it's not really, because the context of the situation means nothing and you have no explanation, so there's no real gravity or weight to it. But then they bring her back just for her to go, no, now you have to kill me for real though. And now I'm going to switch into your body, so I'm going to be the little girl.
Yeah.
And you'll be my stand.
Yeah.
And now you have to press the button
To shoot the main character.
in the heart as I stand. And it's like, look, it's all of your memories. It's everything you loved. It's Parasite Eve 1 and it's Parasite Eve 2.
Kill it.
Like the boss.
Literally kill it.
Literally press the button. And if you don't do it, then we'll do it for you. You wait as long as you need to, but eventually it fucking just makes the gun go off.
Hey, Woolie.
And then now you have fucking murdered Aya inside of her little sister's body. You shot the little girl. She's dead forever. And now her little sister's brain goes inside her body. So she's going to be that little, mewling quim, I believe is the term. Like, just forever. As her creepy-ass boyfriend decides, yeah, you know what? I can marry that too.
Hey, Woolie.
And puts both rings on.
Let me ask you. I didn't know about that.
He takes the ring and he puts it on his pinky, and now he's double married.
Hey, Woolie, I really want to get to the root of this because it's going to play into us laughing about Kenshin earlier, and I don't know if the Yakuza story from this week is in the news, is it?
It is not.
All right. So, let's ask some questions for people totally unfamiliar. How old is Aya's adopted sister in this story?
At this point, I mean, at the point at the end of 2, I think she's 15. So I think she was like probably, I think the story starts with her being 15.
Okay. Who are you playing as a mewling, simpering wimp throughout the whole game?
You're playing as a 15-year-old possessing the body of Aya.
Of a, like, 25-year-old who happens to get all her...
14, excuse me, 14.
Happens to get all her clothes torn off and was like, It's so much creepier than I thought it was just creepy because it was like, haha, look at Aya. All the clothes
Which is
are
why
falling
we
off.
then move in after that to our New Game Plus, where we can examine all the costumes we've unlocked, including the bunny outfit and the maid outfit, which you can then put battle damage on.
This is the new height of Nah Man. Wink.
Also,
totally AT, but her brains. What the fuck?
Well, she and also it's your new character, right? Because
this is our new hero going.
It's our new hero going forward, and she gets wished a happy 3rd birthday because it's been 3 years since this new character was born. So actually, the 14-year-old inside of the 25-year-old's body
3 or 4
is actually 3.
Yeah, that's. So, hey, remember when Kenshin Man got no problems? Remember that? Remember Toriyama writes this? And it's like, no, it's not breaking any laws, but it's really
because
creepy.
nothing actually, you see, it's all just, it's implication.
Do you remember when...
Brain swapping isn't real.
You remember Pierre Taki getting erased from Judgment because of a drug?
Hey, man, you can't, brain swapping ain't real.
Do you know, you hear about the Tanemura, the guy who played a cop in 4? He also got removed from the re-release, even though... it was a false accusation by an actor friend of his that wanted to fuck him over, and that got proved, and he got totally acquitted. They erased him. There's the new one. And the new one is the height of absurdity. In Yakuza 6, there is a Yakuza man that hangs out with Kiryu. He's like the secondary character. His name is Nagumo. He is going to be erased from future releases of 6 and fired from his talent agency and all this shit, because he may have a friend of a relative that might be in the Yakuza.
The guy in the franchise?
The guy playing the Yakuza. And by the way, I don't know if you've seen Nagoshi and seen what stories... Nagoshi hangs out with the Yakuza. Might be. It's like it's this is the parody headline for real. Is Yakuza actor dropped from agency due to Yakuza ties?
Yeah. So I got in touch with a friend of mine that lives in Japan and kind of asked just to get a feel from, like, is this something that is actually felt by everyone, or is it sort of like the average person doesn't really give a shit, but it's really just being pushed down the line
From old people.
right? And like the sentiment I kind of got back is like, it's not like the average person is draconian about it, but they're still uncomfortable enough for it to be a problem.
Okay.
Right? And certainly enough for us to get a picture of how long it's going to take for anything to change.
Yeah.
Because as we followed up not too long ago, the Pure Tacky story's last update was,
The cops are mad that no one gives a fuck.
yeah, because he took a picture on Instagram and a lot of people liked it.
Yeah.
So the cops literally had a statement saying, hey, stop liking this photo on Instagram. Don't erase his crimes.
That's a lot of inertia. And for those of you who don't remember your fucking grade 10 physics class, inertia is the propensity for things to not move.
Meanwhile, motherfuckers are literally like there's a quote this from this weekend, because for the first time in 30 years they're allowing whaling boats to go whaling again.
Yeah.
And the dude who was like in charge of setting the boats off or whatever is like, I'm trembling with excitement. I'm so happy that we're allowed to go whaling again. Yeah. I was like, that's hilarious. But anyway, I like the fact that the cops are paying attention to social media and getting mad that people are not
That's
angry
weird
enough.
to me. Is that not weird?
It's the height. It's the height of it. But yeah, so what you're saying is if I don't hurry it up, eventually there will be a patch that removes this character from Yak 6.
Probably. But only on the re-release. That kind of thing.
Damn. Is is this in fact the nationwide application of Hose Mad?
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, did you? How far did you get? Probably just the first chapter?
Yeah. Just at the beginning. Just got the little feel for it. And I didn't know that dude was like basically lifted from a TV show where he was more or less doing the same thing.
Yeah, he's also in a
Hero?
boy band.
Right? I believe was the name of it. Plays a cop and does that shit.
Yeah.
Has that fucking... He's got those eyes, man.
How do you like Japanese Aubrey Plaza at The Office?
Oh, yeah, she's great.
Is that not just Japanese Aubrey Plaza?
That's fantastic.
Everybody love her.
She shoves food in her mouth
I ate the whole thing.
quickly. Really, really fun. And I forgot about that shot from the trailer that I loved so much until it happened again. When you're tailing the guy.
Oh, yeah, and he passes by.
And he passes by and the eyes just, they just lock on. So good.
I love that series so much. There's something... And I mean, what's the last time you put hands on it? Like 3 million years ago?
Yeah.
Like, there's something so specific that nobody else does. It's like, Christ, those cutscenes are in no hurry at all.
Yeah.
Like, they will take fucking forever, and
Yeah.
characters will sit and kind of stare at each other for a bit.
And it allows you to skip through the cutscene as
That's
you skip
new.
dialogue.
That's super new.
That's crazy. I've
Yeah.
never seen that before. It'll just jump to the line you're looking for.
Yeah, it'll jump to the camera cut. It'll jump to the whatever.
It's not just a skip line, it's a fast forward.
Yeah.
Right? The dialogue choice tree thing is not really a dialogue tree.
Ah, fuck you.
It's just a little
whatever.
it's a fucking nothing.
Yeah, who cares? Shut
Whatever.
up.
But I definitely beelined to the arcade as soon as possible. Played me some Fighting Vipers and then played me some fucking 5 Evo.